Welcome back, Gamer with King family, to another F1 Clash 2024 video, and we're going to be giving you the best winning strategies for Series 5 in today's video. Alright, before we jump into it, make sure to check out yesterday's video on how to win Series 4, or the best winning strategies for Series 4, so you guys can know what to do in Series 4 to get those wins as we move up now to Series 5. Alright, so currently I am in Series 6. I'm going to be grinding out Series 6 today. Hopefully I can make it up to Series 7 by later today. But yeah, we're going to be giving you guys the win tips that we used in Series 5 to get these results. Also, remember to check out yesterday's video on what to spend your bucks on. One of the best tips and tricks you're going to be needing to spend your bucks in F1 Clash 2024, I should say. But yeah. Here we go for our first race. We're on Monaco for this one. So Monaco is one of those tricky tracks in the game, but we're going to be giving you the best tips and tricks to win here at Monaco. So we're getting out qualified. That's fine. Also remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this video. Alright, and we're going to be using no boost, as I see a lot of people complaining that they have to use boost. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys that you really don't have to use boost to get these wins. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're going to start off with the boost as usual. We got a good start and a poor start. Pretty good start here from Kevin Magnussen on the soft compound tires, making his way, picking up a few positions nice and early, which is pretty good. You always want to see your lead driver going through and making up some places. Let's see if he can sneak up the inside here. Yes, he can, to pick up a few more places. He's trapped on the outside, but he's not jammed up. The track cleared out by the time he should get to the corner, and we see Logan Sargent stuck in P24, not picking up any position. We're going to give some support to Magnussen through here as he was being attacked, and we recoup for P14 spot. Alright, so we're not going to be able to hold some of these AIs back, as they're way higher level than Kevin Magnussen is, or way better leveled up than Magnussen is, but we just want him to be able to hold his position comfortably, as you can see he's doing here in P15. Alright, so we see Esteban Ocon now about to attack him, and he managed to hold off Esteban Ocon, and or Sargent still holding down there in P24, coming along as he should. Alright, so we're at lap 2. About to start lap 3. We're going to be going to pit. What tires did the rival? So he's using softs and mediums, so that means he's going to be going to pit in the same lap, or he's going to be going to pit in P2, lap 2 here, with those soft tires. So let's see if he goes in with the soft tires. Yep, there he goes, in with the softs on lap 2. And we're going to go around, and we're going to come back to another set of softs, because we're doing the 3-3-2 strategy with our Kevin Magnussen, and we're doing a one-stop strategy with our Sargent, which is 4-4. Alright, remember, these are duels, and the only thing you need to do in duels is to beat your rival. You really don't need to focus on beating the AI cars, just need to beat that rival. That is all you need to do in the duels. Alright, so Sargent looks like his tires are going to run out before making it back to pit, but we're still going to go for 4 with him. We're going to squeeze the last drop of percentage out of Logan Sargent tires. Let's see if we can cut him down here to conserve, if that will save him a little bit on percentage. One thing I've noticed from last season, and I've noticed it this season as well, conserve when you go down to green speed. Your tires goes down at the same as you're on orange speed, so it makes no sense really to go down to green speed, because your tires are still gonna go down at the same rate as if you were on orange speed. So we're gonna boost now our Sargent into pit. There we go, making it, as or Magnussen moves up to P15. And here comes Sargent on his fresh hard tires. That will be going to finish. We're going to cut him down there so he doesn't run out. we really don't need to focus too much on Sargent, as he's going to be finishing wherever he's finishing. But Kevin Magnussen is the guy that we need to put all of the focus on. So we finish with him in a good spot, so he makes up places for the places that Sargent would not have made up. We're going to go to pit now with Magnussen. Alright, so we're going to save on power unit with Sargent, and we're going to attempt to go for the fastest lap with him at the end of the race. So for lap 6, we're going to bring him on to soft tires now, just to go for the fastest lap, as Magnussen is doing the job that we need him to do. We see the rival tires are about to run out, so both of the rival will be going to pit here on lap 6. We're saving up the power unit for Sargent so we can do the final lap on full power unit. Can we get the jump on P20 with our Magnussen? Yes, we can. Nice. Alright, so there we go. The victory has been secured. So now it's a matter of us now just strolling along with our Sargent until the starting of the next lap, to then boost him to finish and get that fastest lap. So we can get that extra trophy for our pit pass. And we could also boost Magnussen from here. He should pick up P19. There we go, picking up P19. And he should be able to go to finish from there, and that's a victory for us with no boost. So for those of you guys who are complaining that you have to use boost, you really don't. See players saying that if they don't use boost, they lose. You really don't. You just need to get your matchmaking skills correct. Video coming out on matchmaking pretty soon. Alright, so nice and easy scrolling through series 5 here at Monaco for the victory, Kevin Magnussen. Let's see if Sargent will get the fastest lap. Who has it? Carlos Sainz currently. And here comes Sargent across the line, and he didn't get the fastest lap, so he doesn't have the power to get the fastest lap. We're going to take a look at the debriefing. Let's see what kind of lap, if he had a good final lap anyways. There. Alright, so he didn't even make it on the timing sheet for his final lap. Alright, so there we go. So we had, for our same drivers that we used in Series 4, for our level 4, Kevin Magnussen, and we have our level 1, Logan Sargent right there. And for our car, we have all level 1 parts. We just made a little bit of an alteration to our car. We changed a part in there so we could get a little more on the pit stop time. Alright, let's go jump on into the next one, and hopefully we get a different track. Here we go for our next race on Singapore. Have you smashed the like button already? Come on guys, smash the like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more F1 Clash content. Let's go, Singapore. Alright, so Singapore tire management is a little bit tricky here. You could get 2 laps, so we're going to go for 2-2. We're going to be going for the medium tires and stock here at Singapore. And once again, we're going to be running it with no boost, so you guys can see that you could win with not using boost as well. Alright, so the rival is opted for the soft and the hard tires. That means they're going to be stopping Kevin Magnussen after lap 1. We have an average start and a poor start. We got our Magnussen getting blocked by the rival there, pushed way back into P24. So that was a bad start for Magnussen, but let's see if he can recover and make up back these places. Right, so we recovered. We're in P22, trying to pass the rival Magnussen. Now we see a rival starting his boost phase. as we try to squeeze past his Magnuson. We cut down there and boost back up, give him some momentum. Let's see if he can slip up the inside here. Around the outside he's pushed. Alright, so no problems, we'll cut back down. Why we have no problems is because the rival Magnuson is on the soft compound tires. So he's going to be needing to stop his lap on those softs, as he won't be able to do 2 laps here at Singapore on soft. So there he goes as we pick up some positions as these guys go to pit. Now we see the rival Sargent on hards boosting away, so we're going to try and keep him behind. We don't want him to pass our medium tires at all. And let's take a look. We see the rival coming back to medium tires, so that's 2 laps. So he's going to be coming back to pit on lap 3. Right, no problem for us here. We're going to go back for the medium tires. Let's see if we can squeeze up the inside of Piastri. No, we could not. A little bit late on that push. And here comes Yuki Tsunoda. So we can squeeze up the inside through these corners. And we'll just kind of slow down our Sargent. So we save a little bit of time with him as we're going to be stocking here at Singapore with the 2-2-2 strategy. We're going to come out. Hit the jump. There we go. Ooh, we got blocked in by an AI car. P20 Esteban Ocon. Crazy block on us on the pit exit there. Wasn't expecting that block at all. But there is Kevin Magnussen right up the road. I guess he's gonna have to come back to hard tires now, which will be the slowest of them all. And we see him going for the softs with his Logan Sargent. So that's good news for us. Let's see if we can sneak up the inside. Alright, good try from Or Magnussen to sneak up the inside of Yuki Tsunoda. Alright, the rival Magnussen will be going back to pit now. Alright, we want to try and squeeze Or Magnussen into place. Let's see if he can go up the inside. Alright, so they go to pit. So he managed to pick up that position. We're going to boost by pit. Let's boost our Sargent by pit as well to pick them up. So he's up to P21. Now we're going to be putting in our final go to pit orders for the medium tires. And let's take a look at what the rival came back out on. Softs! Ooh, yes, so this race is in the bag. He'll have to make another stop on those soft tires, while his Magnussen on the mediums will have to make another stop again, as those mediums are not going to be able to do 3 laps. So another easy race for us here. Our strategy turned out to be a lot better than the rival strategy, even though the rival got a massive advantage when he blocked my Kevin Magnussen at the starting of the race. That was a massive block he did on our Magnussen, pushing him way back to P24 from P22. But we've managed to recover, and our tire management strategy 2-2-2 worked out here the best for us, and we stick to the mediums because either way the hards are going to be giving you 2 laps. We could squeeze 3 laps out of the hards, because remember, once you see 2-2 on the tires, you could probably get 3 out of them, but it's going to be 3 slow laps. So I prefer to go for the mediums and stock. Right now we're gonna just boost both drivers by pit to pick up anybody who's in pit, and see if we can squeeze past Hulkenberg up the inside. We're out of power unit, so we didn't get to try and attack him there. Sargent coming out, good block, holding back the rival Magnussen. So he has to pass our Logan Sargent, which he can do, because he should have more overtaking than Sargent's defense. But it's a little bit of a blockade to get past before he can try to make his way up to Kevin Magnussen. You see Yuki Tsunoda's trying to squeeze past our Sargent. He defended, but then he passed anyways. And here comes the rival now to pass our Sargent. But our Kevin Magnussen way out in P18 to give us the win. there we go. So another race win here in Series 5 for you guys with no boost. Once again, let's take a look at for the briefing window. Same setup. And there we go. 2-2-2, the strategy. And that was the match. A epic Kevin Magnussen. As you can see here, a Series 4 rare Magnussen is stronger than a level 1 epic. And that was the car. Alright. So let's go find our final race and go find another track in Series 5. Here we go for our final track of the video, and it's going to be on Zandvoort here. I was hoping to get Spain for 9 laps, but we didn't match on Spain. But it's 3-3-3, the strategy for Spain if you are matched on Spain. Alright, so Zandvoort is no longer 7 laps, it's now 8 laps, and Spain is no longer 8 laps, it's now 9 laps. So 3-3-3, the same strategy you would use on Brazil is what works at Zandvoort, and here is going to be a 3-3-2 strategy for our drivers here at Zandvoort. Right, let's go. Alright, so we're going to start off with the boost arrival, starting with the softs and medium. The softs and hards, we have a average start and a poor start for Sargent, but a great average start for Magnussen as he moves up to P20, gets pulled back. Now he's on his way around the outside, tries to squeeze up, but got blocked by Bottas. Now he's on the outside line, trying to get away. And we cut down there and cut down there, as no overtaking is through those portion of the track. And we're gonna now push back up around here and here with our drivers. See if we can squeeze past Perez. No luck on Perez. We'll cut back down, and then we'll boost back up through these corners. See if we can squeeze past Perez one more time. Yes, there we go. We got Perez. Now we can cut down and cut down as the rival starts his boost phase. Perez coming back at us, but we managed to hold him off. And here comes Perez again, trying to squeeze up the inside. We give support and we lost the place, but at least we held off the second driver that we're basically using as a little bit of a blockade to burn down the rival power unit here as he boosts away. Now the rival is up on us and he's out of power unit. Alright, so we have a nice little gap for our drivers to pit, so we're going to slow down our Sargent a bit here as we don't want him to stock, and let Sargent kind of slow down the rival Sargent as well. Alright, Magnussen up into P19 as we go. Sargent lost the position, P20. We're still gonna allow him to just kind of go slow a bit as we go around with for Kevin Magnussen. We're gonna bring him back to the soft tires, and as for Sargent, we're bringing him back to the medium tires. All right. We kind of want our Sargent to create that a good distance as our Magnussen is about to run out of tires, but we're gonna boost him off right there to make it into pit. Alright, so the rival should come into pit as well on his hards. There he goes, coming into pit, and we want our Magnussen to get out. Get out, Magnussen, get out. He's getting blocked by P19, but he's out in front of the rival. That's all we want to see, out in front of the rival as he whips by AI Magnussen to pick up that position. Now we could boost our Sargent as he's now on those fresh mediums, and he has a good amount of power units saved up that we're going to use in just a minute here. We're not going to allow all of that power unit to go to waste on our Sargent at all. And so here comes our Kevin Magnussen. And here comes our Sargent. We're currently leading the rival, and that is all you want to do in these duels. Just lead your rival, and you should be able to get the win. As long as your drivers are in front of your rival drivers, you're good to go. We'll get our Sargent in front of the rival Sargent in a minute. We have one more lap to go. Now on the parts that you can conserve a bit, you can go ahead and conserve a bit there to save some power unit if you have the precious time to pay close attention like that. Some of us really don't. Then you could just go down on the straights, because it seems to me that there is no overtaking. Maybe it's because these are low level drivers, that's why there is currently no overtaking on the straights, or you rarely see your drivers overtake on the straights. Let's give some support to our Sergeant. Right, so Magnussen takes back that position, but he's in front of the rival. We're going to put in or go to pit orders for our final pit stop. Was softs for both drivers, and now we can just kind of cut down or Magnussen to save a little bit of power unit here as he goes to pit, and then we'll just boost him in. And he should definitely get out before the rival Magnussen. Now we're gonna boost in our Sergeant, and here we go, back out with our Magnussen, and we could just cut down there, and we're back out with our Logan Sergeant, and we could just do the same and cut him down there. And now we're on the final lap, and we're just going to empty our power units now into our final lap for both of our drivers. Alright, so we'll just push now our Magnussen from there to go and empty his power unit, see if he can pick up some positions, and we'll do the same for Sergeant. So I've noticed also that the strength of the power unit, it depletes really fast, and it takes a good little time to charge, and you're not seeing the power of the power unit at all. You're not seeing that boost, that power that the power unit had in last season's game, where you could probably get a few overtakes with a stint of boost of the power unit. I don't know if it's because the drivers are low levels and the parts are low level. Maybe that's the reason. But yeah, you're not actually seeing any major difference with the power unit there. So there you go, guys. No boost used in this series. So for all of you guys who have been complaining about all you see are boost, there you go, no boost, and we managed to get the wins. Alright, so there goes the strategy. 3-3-2, 3-3-2 here at Zandvoort, and if you match at Spain, it's now 9 laps, and that's going to be the 3-3-3 strategy. Alright, so that's basically going to be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments how you guys have been doing in your push. What series are you guys in now? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love